Hello, and welcome to this Extension Board Leadership module on reaching underserved audiences. In this module, we'll explore your local unit's responsibility to reach all populations, how you can assess current programming, and develop a plan to reach those not participating in Extension programs. Since the inception of the Cooperative Extension Service in 1914, rural, urban, and suburban citizens have received research-based information to improve their lives. Today, Extension programs help farmers and ranchers achieve greater success, improve the health and wellness of families, prepare youth to become leaders of tomorrow, and increase the vitality of local communities. Society has changed since the early days of Extension to include a growing number of minorities and urban communities. As we think about reaching new audiences with Extension programs, race and ethnicity are often the first things that come to mind. But we also need to think about audiences that may be different in terms of gender, age, religion, disability, or socioeconomic status. It's important that K-State Research and Extension adapt to reach all sorts of new and often underserved audiences. How is your local Extension unit reaching new and different audiences? Extension boards and program development committees should periodically review community demographics and assess how they align with current programming. K-State Research and Extension has developed a statistical worksheet to use as a guide. Demographics for each county can be accessed on the U.S. Census Bureau's website. If you're looking for ag statistics, the Census of Agriculture will be especially helpful. Extension districts are encouraged to look at the data for each county in the district. Plan to spend some time during a PDC or board meeting discussing and analyzing your unit's population. What statistics are significant? Are there any surprises? What audience characteristics are not reflected in the census data? What else do you know about the community that's not reflected in the statistics? Do the audiences who participate in your Extension program reflect the census data? Or do you need to reach out to new and different populations? As an example, if the census data shows 4,000 youth between the ages of 5 and 18 live in your county, but there are only 45 participants in your local 4-H program, how might you be able to reach more youth? Maybe the data shows your county has a high percentage of residents over the age of 65. Are you providing programs such as Medicare education or Stay Strong, Stay Healthy? Are a large portion of the farms in your county operated by women? Do a similar proportion of women participate in your agriculture programs? If the participants in your local Extension programs do not reflect the population of your community, it's time to identify who's not participating and develop strategies for reaching them. One of the first steps may be to expand program development committees to include members from unrepresented populations. All segments of your local population should have a voice in determining Extension programming, and expanding a PDC is a good way to be inclusive. Another strategy for reaching new audiences is to identify who's not participating and some possible reasons why. Are programs not accessible? Are they held at the wrong time of day, or maybe the wrong day of the week? Maybe the audience doesn't feel welcome and needs a special invitation. Having conversations with stakeholders from that audience and involving them in program planning can help to overcome barriers such as these. Developing relationships with partners who can help reach new populations is another effective strategy. Schools, faith-based organizations, and community centers are a few of the possible partners who might be available. Perhaps you can explore providing programs at the partner locations where the audiences already exist. Developing relationships, identifying common ground, and building trust with new partners can take time, but can also result in stronger programs for both organizations. Reaching new audiences won't happen overnight, but with strategic effort, you can expand the reach of local extension programs. Thank you for your service to K-State Research and Extension and your dedication to making extension programs available to all.